So Brahmagupta's 3 laws can be translated to Tamil. So I have just translated sort of the first 3 laws. The first 2 laws are his laws. Third law I have modified. So in this case you can say rendu panam panam, rendu kadan kadan, panam kadan vidyasam. So if there is a something in which you have something that is positive, I am getting money, and I have a loan is negative number. So when you have two positive numbers together, you get a positive number. When you have two negative numbers together, you get a negative number. When you have a positive and a negative number, then you have to look at the difference, which means if there were more positives, you have to remove the negatives, and then you have to see what is the difference. So Brahmagupta actually has quite a few laws about what he calls shunya, we call pujyam, 0. So we can also introduce that when panam kadan samama pujyam, which means if panam and kadan are equal, then it's a 0. That is the definition of 0. So 0 is a number. So Brahmagupta introduced 0 as a number. 0 had not been treated as a number in the past because we had only what was called natural numbers starting from 1. So people did not understand negative numbers and they did not appreciate 0. And when 0 was used as part of the Indian Arabic system, it was only used as a placeholder. It was not considered a number. And Brahmagupta is the first written that we are aware of that has considered 0 a number. Okay. So that means, and then we can relate it to the tokens that we have been doing, that if you have, let's say blacks are positive. So you have a few blacks, right? So you have 3 blacks. If you added 3 whites, then this is a pujyam, this is a 0 because they cancel out. So this is important to introduce because all the other rules you are asking children to derive using these tokens are based on this, right? So when you say rendu panam, you are saying okay, you have some positive numbers and you add some more positive numbers. 3 are there, you add 2 more. This is still a positive number and you can add all of them, which is 5. When you had some negative numbers, and to it you add a couple of some more negative numbers, then this also adds, and that makes sense. But you have negative numbers and then you add to it positive numbers, let's say, yeah, in that case then the difference is what matters. 4 minus 2, because there's a gap, so the gap is 2, because anyway plus this is 0, the fourth rule tells us this is 0. You remove the zeros, what is left is going to be whatever is larger, whatever is left. So it's the difference that matters. So at least the addition of positive number or addition of integers is fairly clear with this. So this should be a good way to represent the integers and their addition of integers.